If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the brand new Verdi League SBC card. He of course has been added to the Serie A. I was one team away from completing it quite conveniently, and here we are. So 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, left footed, high medium, 5'7". He's actually up 7 overall from his base card. If we look at the in-game stats, some pretty impressive ones there. The 80 stamina is a little bit irritating really, because if you are going to play him as a left wing, you probably won't be able to last the entire game without him really starting to slow down and struggle. I'm actually going to use him as a right-sided striker. He is right-footed. No, he's not. He's left-footed. I'm going to use him as a left-sided striker, not a right. 92 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, poor finishing, so I am going to need to boost that. Great positioning, though. Excellent shot power and long shots to boot. Good volleys. We've got some pretty impressive stats in there for passing, really, because you don't often get that with wingers or indeed strikers. They often have like 83 short passing, but then they never really have the crossing and the vision. And well, the crossing maybe, but the other ones definitely not. Good free kicks in there as well if we do get one in a juicy position. Excellent agility, 97, with balance to boot as well. So that means I'm not too concerned about the lack of reactions and composure. I say composure, that's irrelevant. I don't think that stat really means anything in this game anymore. But in terms of reactions, if your player is really quick with high agility, theoretically, they don't really matter. I'll test it out again today, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. With that being said, though, he has very good ball control, decent dribbling, could be better. Not going to improve it, though, because I'm going to give him a different chem style to what you might be thinking. And, of course, that stamina we've talked about. The strength is problematic at 52, but there are a lot of good cards out there with low strength, so I'm not going to let that deter me. I have, of course, got Politano on the right. It is the 87. I'm going to start working towards the 89. Got a couple of other League SBC cards in there, as well as just a full Serie A squad in order to get that Politano done. Now, in terms of the chem style, I could have just converted him to a left wing then, but I didn't. Let's go and give him a Deadeye. There it is. Now, I did toy with the Sniper. Depends what you want. I'll go with a Deadeye first. Sniper will obviously boost up the dribbling, reactions, composure, and so on. That'll probably be better if you want to use him as a striker as opposed to a winger. If you want to use him as a left mid or even a centre mid or a cam or something, then obviously the Deadeye is for you. But if you want to use him as a striker, you're probably going to want to go with that Sniper, because you don't really need a passing boost. I know I'm going to use him as a striker, but I feel like having better passing on the edge of the area should be fine. And if my theory holds true with the reactions not really with the reactions not really in question, with the agility being as high as it is, then we should be fine. With that being said, his positioning goes up to 99. His finishing goes well up then with a 15 increase. It goes up to 93, which is a lot better than 78, I can assure you. The shot power's up to perfect, and the long shot's up to 95. Penalties gets a boost. I'm not really that bothered with those. And of course the vision up to 95, as well as the short passing up to 93. Everything else is just a bonus. So we now have a 90 rated centre forward or a 91 rated left wing, as opposed to the 86 rated left wing or the 85 rated centre forward you get without a chem style. Now, with that being said, let's jump into the gameplay and see how good he is. No, in no rush to pass it, though, is he? Allen, Verdi. Look at that ball through. I saw Insigne's run. I'm actually going to just go for goal here. Across the keeper. He didn't actually go across the keeper. Went straight at the keeper. I could have actually played it back as well. I narrowed the angle for myself. If we look at number 5, which is Verdi, I could have maybe waited because he would have run into that gap. But instantly, we've played the ball from Verdi into Insigne, and it was a good little pass. Saw the runner. Can we get it back here? Here is Verdi again. Let's test out this ball control. He's left-footed and near post. Great save from the keeper. He's going to keep that in, you know. And it fell toward Insigne. Well, so far, he's a tricksy little character. Ball up to Politano. Pathetic. Verdi gets it. Takes his time. Gets there in the end. Politano feeds the ball to Verdi. Round the keeper we go. And into the back of the net we have scored with Verdi inside half an hour. I'll tell you what, the composure on him was not a problem then. He was under pressure from the goalkeeper, and then he was under pressure from number 3. There was a guy on the line. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference, because composure doesn't matter in FIFA 20, and that was a competent finish, and the first, I'm sure, of many. Dalbert. Aouar. Here's Verdi, little drag back, plays it through to Aouar, who gives it round the outside to Insigne, who could have played it in toward Politano, but I'm stupid. Well, we were involved there with Verdi. Aouar did well. One of my favourite players in the game, Aouar. Great interception from Tonali, one of my other favourite players in the game. Insigne towards Politano. This is Verdi. I'm going to wait for it, and there it is. I want to score with Politano, so I'm going to. And that, my friends, is an assist for Verdi, a goal for Politano. I'm on my way to that upgrade. And so far, so good. Verdi with an interception, drags it back, goes through the middle, plays it round the outside, and over the top. He's in on goal, and he's been caught well by Nacho. That was a great challenge, by the way. That's one of the best tackles you'll ever see. So, the next opponent I play, a few games in now. Decent side, actually. He's done the Barella. He's got himself that... Is it Martinez? Is that his name? He's got a Martinez up front, actually. I didn't look at his rating. Players have been upgraded now. So, for instance, Player of the Month Vardy is now 87. My Maddison's gone up. My Grealish has gone up. I didn't look at his Martinez, though. I'd be very interested to see what that's gone to. Verdi through the middle. A little touch from Insigne, maybe unnecessary. Verdi back through the middle. And, well, it took the crotch of the keeper to save it. Maybe... I could have hit that without the ball roll, or the little side to side. But either way, I think we might concede here, actually, with Lautaro Martinez. I wouldn't be too upset about it, though. I could have seen his rating. Ball through from... Well, I've got options here around the outside for Verdi. I'm going to go for goal. Near post, low driven, and Politano puts it in the back of the net. To be fair, he's the guy I want to score goals with at the moment, because I want to try and get that 89 as fast as I can. Here is Insigne, ball back toward Verdi. He's going to go out to Dalbert. I'm going to have to drag this and play it inside to Nainggolan. Politano inside to Allen. Nainggolan's carried on his run. Verdi spotted him, but I've decided against it. Ball's come back to Politano. Through again. It's glorious. Can it come back across? Oh, it would have been such a good goal. Here is Verdi. Little back heel toward Allen, who's going to have to shield that. Gives it in back to Verdi. What a goal that is. I mean, the control, the shielding. Great football from everyone. Verdi, in the end, was the player to put it in. I didn't care who it was. I was going to shoot with him regardless. It just happened to be Verdi. That's a great goal. I'm a big fan of that. What a move. Smalling takes it, gives it to Aouar. We've managed to work that way. I don't know how we've managed to work it through. Politano back into the path of Allen. Back it comes. That's sexy. Verdi's onside there, and he scored, and he's onside because whoever that right centre back is dropped back. And I saw it, and I went for it, and I just about timed it right. And he's on the score sheet again, and he slides that past the keeper with his with his weak foot, which is of course a 5-star, and he's on the score sheet again. And I'm very happy about it because this game is tilting me like you wouldn't believe. It's going to come through the middle, in your own time, through to Politano. Verdi is keeping pace, and I'm going to use him here. He's overlapping, bang into the back of the net. I'm not sure if that's 3 in one game for Verdi. Politano with the assist. I need Politano assists, basically, because he's already got the goal in this game. And there he is on the score sheet once more. He had the pace even in 75 minutes to keep up with the play, so I thought, why not? There's a couple of interesting points to talk about here. So, obviously, you want to know if this card is actually any good. I'm going to try and tell you. The easiest way for me to be able to describe this to you, then, is Politano. The 87 Politano is very good, and Verdi is basically the same thing. They feel very similar. They look very similar in game. Half the time I didn't know which one was which. So, yeah, it's easy for me to say, well, if you've used 87 Politano, you basically know how Verdi plays. Although, Verdi has a 5-star weak foot, and he's got, I don't know, he just feels a little bit more, I don't know, maybe not snappier, just a little bit better, you know, not more responsive or snappy or anything like that. He just feels a little bit better than Politano, I would say. I don't really know why, but what I will say is that this card doesn't come without its small controversies. So the stamina is annoying. Politano's stamina is 91, Verdi's is 80. I had him on get in behind, stay forward. That drained the battery very, very quickly. And by 70, 75 minutes, he was just useless. Well, that's a lie. Not useless, but I felt like, right, now I want to take him off. I didn't because of the review, but just bear that in mind. His natural shooting isn't very good. You are going to need to boost that up with a chem style. But apart from that, I wouldn't be worried about the reactions. I wouldn't be worried about the composure. The agility and the acceleration more than take care of it. He feels snappy, he's quick, he's good on the ball, he's got good ball control, his skills are nice, the weak foot is invaluable. It's a good card. Interestingly enough, he has 50 in-game stats more than the 87 Politano. So in terms of just on paper, he's better than Politano. The other interesting thing about this is, despite the fact that Politano's upgrade is 2 overall higher than Verdi, he only has 27 in-game stats more than that winter Verdi, which is ludicrous. The upgrade disrespect on Politano is laughable. Why they didn't boost him by more, I'll never know. But, you know, it is what it is. So that Verdi card, is it worth going out and doing the whole SBC just to get it? No, I don't think it's worth, what, 250, 270? That's a lot of coins. If this was on the market, this would be about, I don't know, 80 to 100. I mean, at a push, that is the very, very sort of max that it would be. It's a good card if you do League SBC method and you sort of work your way through it, then yeah, it's a good card to pick up. But other than that, I think maybe now and again, maybe work towards it if you want. But by the time you get it, it'll probably be outdated and there'll be something else on the market. But it is a good card. I am a fan of it. I won't lie. I'm glad that they've added it to the game, and I'm looking forward to see what they add next. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.